Okay. What is up, YouTube? Hannah Mandala here, and I'm back with a brand new video. I come with a new video every single Tuesday, as you know. If you don't know, make sure you subscribe below, give this video a thumbs up. And I am super excited because today we're gonna be talking about girl on girl hate. We're gonna be talking about this in the context of Mean Girls, and I'm going to be doing all of this with my lovely friend here, Tori Landry.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm a YouTuber as well. My channel is all about overcoming our biggest fears, and last week Hannah and I talked about the fear of not being good enough and not being sexually attractive enough. And this is a bit of like a follow-up video to just kind of go into that a little bit deeper. And we're talking about the best movie ever, Mean Girls, classic.
Yeah, yeah. So I forgot to mention that this video is a continuation of the video that we recently made on Tori's channel. So make sure, I'm gonna link it for you guys. Make sure you go check it out. So it's gonna give a bit more context for this video. But I'm gonna let Tori take it away and just remind you guys of the essence of Mean Girls and all of the attractiveness and the battle to be the most beautiful between girls.
I gotta say, this is a high school classic movie. I think not only for us, but for kind of anybody in our generation. And I think one of the really cool parts about this movie, or kind of interesting thing I think we're talking about today, is I guess the like hotness competition that ends up happening between Regina and between Katie. This is all to fight over, what's his name?
Aaron Samuels.
Aaron Samuels, the like absolutely gorgeous brunette guy in this film. Starts off with obviously Katie being this really sweet, really charming, smart girl coming in from somewhere.
Yeah, she came from like Africa.
I was like, is it Africa or Australia?
Yeah, she came from Africa.
Okay, yeah, so she shows up, and then obviously both of them, Regina and Katie, are interested in the beautiful Aaron Samuels. And over time, like I said, it becomes a hotness competition, which is really interesting, right? Because I know I can totally relate to this. And I guess Katie starts sabotaging all these things about Regina in hopes that Regina will look less hot, less cool, and so that Aaron will actually in fact like her instead. You remember that part where she like cuts the shirt on both of her nipples, and then Regina ends up just not caring anyway and just walking around, and it becomes super sensationalized because obviously she's gorgeous and can do whatever she wants. They continue to sabotage her, like, and make her smell like feet, right?
Yeah, they use like the foot cream for like face ointments.
Yeah, and they do all sorts of things to just sabotage Regina. But at the end of the day, what ends up happening to Katie is she ends up putting herself down and like just keeps going deeper and deeper to try and really, in her mind, bring herself up to, you know, match with Aaron Samuels and become as hot as possible so that he'll like her. But in the end, Aaron doesn't end up liking her because she becomes a bitch.
Yeah.
And just stoops as low as Regina, which I find so interesting because, you know, I think we've all kind of been there where we think we have to be hotter for someone else to like us.
Yeah, and it's really important. The true essence that we're trying to get to right here is that when we are pitting ourselves against another female or another person and trying to become more attractive to somebody else by trying to compare ourselves to someone else, it's really, even if Aaron Samuels did end up wanting to be with Katie, Lindsay Lohan's character, it would have never worked in the long run. Well, I guess at the ending that they do end up together, but that is because Katie goes back to her true roots. That she is like, you know what, I have distorted my personhood. I have tried to become this person that I'm not. I've tried to fit into this box that is not my true self. And so she's disconnected from her true self. And then she's able to be with Aaron because she's like, wait a second, what I'm doing right now is causing me a lot of inner emotional mental turmoil that I actually like. She realized that she actually feels terrible, that she's obsessing over things that don't matter to her, that aren't contributing to her growth, and she's able to get back on track because she connects back to who she really is, that she's not trying to fit into a box that she thinks is more attractive. And I think that this is really important to identify on this deeper level, just like talking about it in this way, because if she didn't go back to who she truly was, and if she ended up somehow being with Aaron Samuels, it would have never worked in the long run because she wasn't who she truly was. And I feel like a lot of relationships and people have to deal with feelings of jealousy and envy and competition between other females because they're trying to embody somebody who they're really not. And then they're like, oh, I hate jealousy. I don't like feeling this way. I don't want to feel this way anymore. But you're feeling that way because you're trying to fit yourself into a box that isn't you. You're not embodying who you truly are. And you truly are beautiful the way that you are. It's just you're not able to see that when you're trying to spit yourself into a certain dress, a certain pair of jeans, trying to make your hair look a certain way, trying to make your eyelashes longer or darker. And I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's okay, but you can't let those components define your worth and your ability to love yourself and therefore to love your partner, if that is what you're wanting, if you're wanting to be with a partner and to overcome jealousy and that kind of thing. So that about wraps it up.
I wanted to say one more thing.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, obviously everything you said was super on point, and just, you know, coming from a fear background, because my YouTube channel is all about overcoming our fears, and we did talk about this last week, which is that every single one of us, every girl wants the same thing, right? We all want to feel accepted. We all want to feel valued, significant, and beautiful, and wanted. And this is where a lot of that unfortunate girl-to-girl hate comes from.
Yeah.
But as we mentioned in our last video, is about accepting that you're like accepting yourself, loving yourself, and really just trying to find some like radical acceptance within yourself to, and I know from personal experience that once you actually start to embrace that and embody that, that female hate goes away. And not only do you have more love and appreciation for the other females in your life, but you also have more love and appreciation for yourself.
Yeah, and the true essence of being able to love and appreciate somebody else is being able to love and appreciate yourself. And you used the word radical just now, and it really, I truly believe that it is radical because we are taught in so many ways that we aren't good enough, that
Oh my God.
that we need to apply more filters, apply more makeup, buy tighter clothes, get the newest, I don't know, nail color, I don't know.
Get the surgery.
Yeah, get the surgery,
Oh my
right?
God.
Yeah, so many things. And it really is radical to take the chance to embody yourself and to be like, okay, I'm uncomfortable right now. I'm feeling like she's better than me. I'm gonna understand this a bit better and dive deeper into that.
Yeah, instead of trying to fix it, fix within.
Yeah.
Or sorry, instead of trying to fix it externally, trying to fix it from within. Because that's where you get to the root of the problem.
Yeah.
And you can finally let go of that jealousy and finally let go of that hate.
Exactly.
And all that pain that's kind of festering within you to just try and make yourself be hotter.
Yeah.
Which is what Katie was trying to do, and then fortunately realized it at the very end. So
Yeah. And it really is pain. It's pain to feel jealousy and envy, and it's pain to feel like you're not good enough, and it sucks. And that's where insecurities come in, and overthinking of your clothes and how you look, and constantly adjusting, and just making sure your hair is always right, and making sure, all of that kind of stuff. It's just, this topic is really important, and I'm going to continue to talk about this every single week on my channel. Every video, on every single Tuesday, will be a new video where I'm going to be diving into topics like this. Unfortunately, Tori and I are separating ways. We are currently in Mexico City, but Tori's off to
Colombia in 2 days.
In 2 days, yeah. So after this, we're gonna get some tacos or something. And then I'm going to a new country as well. So our time together is now over, and our video is now coming to an end as well.
But we will be rejoining each other in the future. Absolutely no doubt. You're wonderful, and I absolutely love what you're talking about on this channel. And I think you're gonna go so far with this.
Thank you.
And then make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because this shit is great.
Yeah.
Don't know if I can swear on your channel.
Yeah, of course you can swear. And then also, you guys, make sure you go over and check Tori's channel out. She has an magnetic, enticing energy that is so bubbly and happy. And I think that the adventures that she has done so far on her channel that you need to go see, Overcoming a Fear Every Week, have been so beautiful. And it's really about diving deep into those fears, just in a different avenue, through adventure and
personal development. I mean, I go from all over the place. Like, from like bungee jumping to like what we talked about last week, which is just overcoming the fear that you're maybe not hot enough, right?
Yeah,
which is totally not a thing. So
yeah. Okay. So please subscribe to our channels. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. We're so grateful for your support. And I'm going to see you guys next Tuesday. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye.
Adios, amigos.